Well, there's a little thing in this world called karma. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Drop It Downs with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to preview and predict Thursday night's Halloween matchup as you have the Houston Texans traveling to take on the New York Jets on Thursday Night Football. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone, if you want to drop a dial on the Cash App, excuse me, follow me on social media. Also, I co-host a sports talk radio show. All that information is down in the description box. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure y'all hit the bell notification, like button, subscribe, and share the video with your folks, yo. Texans and Jets, man. Thursday night football. I'm sure most people thought, this would have been a much more compelling game. I mean, the game is compelling, but from a record standpoint, Houston is 6-2. About where everybody thought they would be, and the Jets are 2-6, man, which is unbelievable. First off, looking at Houston, man, prayers up to Stephon Diggs. He tore his ACL last week and obviously is out for the season. They still have Nico Collins missing on IR with a hamstring injury. And they get a good divisional win last week against the Indianapolis Colts team, who they've had some real battles with. I mean, you could go all the way back to the Matt Schaub and Andrew Luck days and stuff like that. As the Texans and Colts are a really big rivalry. Hey, Houston gets the season sweep of them, getting a close win at home. CJ Stroud coming in, man, obviously really good young quarterback. Joe Mixon, who has been a breath of fresh air to their offense, and I honestly think got a little bit something to do with Cincinnati not looking as potent offensively as well. And like I said, receivers, they dealing with injuries. But they still got Tank Dell. Robert Woods, who they dusted off, actually made a couple of plays last week. Hutchinson and Dalton Schultz, who is just a solid tight end. And defensively is where they get after you, man, with Will Anderson, Danielle Hunter, and in the secondary got my guy, former LSU Tiger, Derek Stingley, Danielle Hunter, LSU Tiger as well. Houston got a really good team, man, led by D'Amico Ryans, who is one of the ascending, young head coaches in the league. Then you look how great that is, and then you turn around and look at the complete opposite, what is a dumpster fire of the New York Jets. They coming off of a horrific loss on the road to the New England Patriots, who they got beat by Jacoby Brissett, man. The young, promising quarterback Drake May got knocked out of the game with a concussion, and they still lost. And they let Jacoby Brissett go out there and make a lifetime memory against them on that final drive, man. Ugly loss to the Patriots, but they coming in with Aaron Rodgers, man, who extremely talented, but got a lot of nonsense with him, man. Somebody who I still say has something to do with Robert Saleh getting fired. Brings in all the people he want to bring in, Devontae Adams, Alan Lazard, and all them, Nathaniel Hackett, and then they lose and it's somebody's fault. Something just wasn't right. It's never I just absolutely was brutal. It's somebody, Brees Hall, who's really underperformed this year up to this point. Braylon Allen's a nice, good young running back. And then they got names at the receivers. Devontae Adams, Garrett Wilson, Mike Williams. They got really good receivers as far as productivity they've had in the league. Conklin, who had a big game last game at tight end, and defensively is really where it's underwhelming for them. They got the names over there. Quinion Williams on the D line. Hassan Reddick, former Eagle, played for them this game. I think even had a sack or a half a sack. Sauce Garner in the secondary. They got names. But this team is drastically underachieving. Looking at this matchup though, for me, the key to the Houston Texans winning this football game is running the football, man. It's gonna be kind of difficult for them to consistently muster up a passing game without those receivers. But if Joe Mixon could go out there and run the ball, shorten the game, Houston got a really good shot at winning this game. And for the Jets, man, Aaron Rodgers got to be good. Aaron Rodgers got to be good, got to deliver the ball on time, hit those receivers, and have a good game, yo. And now for my prediction, man, which is about to be funny. As much as I think Houston is a legit contender in the AFC and heading in the right direction, and I think the Jets are absolute dumpster fire. I actually think the Jets gonna win this game in a weird way, man. My gut and my intuition telling me, Aaron Rodgers usually shows out on Thursday night. Like his best game this year was a Thursday night against the Patriots, ironically. I think Houston is reeling a little bit with injuries to the wide receiver core. On a short week, that's gonna be difficult for them. A short week on the road. And I think the Jets. I don't think they make the playoffs, obviously, but I do think they're gonna win. They ain't gonna go 2-15. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna beat somebody. So I like the Jets to actually, win this game in a somewhat of a surprising result. But Aaron Rodgers usually play well on Thursday, so I think the Jets get this done. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles fly.